Okay, so this video is for the song Age 6 Racer by Dashboard Confessional, also known as So Long Sweet Summer. Someone asked me to tab it out, so here it is. Let's get into it. The intro is probably a little bit difficult if you've never picked a whole lot, or if you're just kind of a beginner. But once you get it down, it's really not too easy, or not too hard. We'll break it up into 3 different parts because it is kind of long. So if you need to hit the rewind button, do so after each step. So the first step we're going to practice is you've got your pointer finger here on the 5th fret of the E string, and then you've got your middle finger here on the 6th fret of the G string. And then here, the string that's moving here, the B string, you're going to leave it open. And those are going to be your first 3 notes, starting with the E and going up. So you've got... Okay, so that's the first 3 notes, pretty simple. And then the next 3 notes are, you again hit the 6th fret again of the G string, and then you slide over and hit the 7th fret this time. And while you're in the 7th fret, you're gonna hurry up and slide over to the 2nd fret, so the sound is still ringing. So it should sound like this, and this is the whole first step. Okay, now once you get that down, we'll move on to the next step, which is now you've got your fingers in a different position. You've still got your middle finger here on the G string of the 2nd fret, and you've also now got your pointer finger on the 2nd fret now as well, but it's going to be on the A string. Okay, and so this part's going to be pretty easy. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit the A string again. You know, you've already slid over there, and now that you've slid, you're going to hit it once, and then you play from there the A string, and then ascending up from the G string here, you go, and you just go up 3 strings and then down 1. So I don't know if you can see exactly the strings that I'm hitting. My fingers are in the same position, but that whole part I just taught you, okay? Starting with the A string. So all together, it should sound like this when you put those 2 parts together. Okay? Now once you've got that part, you've got most of the intro down. Pat yourself on the back. Now we'll get to the very last part. Probably the easiest part of the intro. You've got now your middle finger on the 5th fret, okay, and you're going to hit that string, the E string once, and the next 2 strings are going to be open, but you'll play them in descending order, like so. Okay, pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. Then you move your finger down, still on the E string, now it's on the 2nd fret. And you play that one, you play the E string, then the A string below it once. And then you slide over and play the 7th fret on the E string. Hit that once, and then slide over down and play the 3rd fret, the last note of the intro. Okay, I know that might be a little hard, but you can look up tabs on it to help you out. But just to hear how it sounds, here it goes all together. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps. Now we'll cut into the chorus. You've got most of the song down, the hardest part anyways. So the verse. So long, sweet summer, it's cold where you're going, I hope that your heart's always warm. The same chords over and over. You've got your D, you're going to play it, then you're going to play your A, and then you've got your minor chord. It's just your regular, I think it's just, it's a B minor. It's the B minor bar chord, and then you got your G chord. Okay, and so you'll play that as you sing over So long, sweet summer. I stumbled upon you and gratefully basked in your rays. So long, sweet slumber. I fell into you and now you're gracefully falling away. And then when you get into the next part where he starts singing, hey, thanks for that summer, you're basically just going to pick through these notes. So I just kind of, hey, thanks for that summer. And then instead of picking through the G, you've just got your one of your fingers here on the 5th fret, and you play just in descending order, you know. And then you go to the 3rd fret. So again, I'll just kind of play it through once. And you play each chord, you're gonna hit the notes 3 times, like. Okay, and so that's that part of the verse. I hope that makes sense. And I don't know the exact notes, so I just kind of play the notes inside the chord. You can play whatever feels best for you. And then he goes back to picking again when he sings again the last verse there. And so that takes us pretty much to the outro, or the ending of the song, the part where he sings I Hate the Winter in Lexington, which is pretty simple. If you know your simple power chords, you start out with your power chord here on the 5th fret, the A power chord, with your index finger here on the 5th fret of the E string, and then of the A and D, you've got 2 fingers on the 7th frets, and you slide all of that down to your power chord on the 2nd fret. Then you slide that all the way back up, now to the 7th fret, and then you end here on the, I believe it's it's on the 3rd fret. So that's how it's played. I'll play it along with the song so that you can hear it. You go through that part, I think it's 8 times, but just kind of watch as I play along.
I hate the winter in Lexington. I hate the winter in Lexington. 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 Lexington.
Well, I hope that helps. I hope it's not too confusing. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you have comments, let me know. If you have other songs, let me know if you want to learn them.